Good morning, everybody. I am Matthew Stammers. I am the European Marketing Director for Taulia, and with me I have...
Christophe Juvenin, I'm the Solution Consulting Director for Europe, and I'll be your supplier today.
You have a split role today, don't you?
I do. I'm supplier to Finovate.
So for those of you who don't know Taulia, we do two things. We help suppliers get paid much more quickly on their approved invoices, and we help large businesses have much smarter relationships with their suppliers and add millions to their bottom line. So how do we do that? So Taulia has a SaaS-based solution in the cloud, which is a supplier portal, and an e-invoicing solution which connects a large organization with all of its suppliers. But also we do something which we think is quite clever. So we allow a large organization to pay their suppliers early in order for those suppliers to get fast access to cash. And that's been quite good. We've been doing that for about 5.5 years or so. Today, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to show you how to go one step further in having a better relationship with your suppliers as a large buyer. So here's Christophe in his new role as a supplier for Finovate. So here it's Festive Stores. So Finovate has sent him through an email. And the email is asking Christophe to enroll into their supplier portal. So he clicks on the enroll button, goes through to a landing page. The landing page has a submit button at the top, so he clicks on that, and he's taken through to a sign-up page. Now, what he's going to do here is go through the normal sign-up procedure that you'll see for an awful lot of applications. But what I want you to compare this to, as he does this for the next 20 seconds or so, is that what he's signing up to here is a third-party payment program on behalf of Finovate as a buyer. If you do that through a bank-led supply chain finance program, it will typically take you 2 to 3 months. So he's coming towards the end of the process now, getting towards the T's and C's, has a quick look at those, look OK, it's accepting those, and he's clicking on creating his account. So that was about 20 or 30 seconds to sign up to Finovate's early payment program, which is funded by third-party cash. He's taken through to a dashboard, and the dashboard is showing Christophe all of the things he needs to know about where are his invoices that he's submitted into Finovate. So he can see invoices that have been submitted, he can see ones that are in process, and he can see ones that have been approved. But today, what we care about is for Christophe to see how he can get paid early. So what he's going to look at here is this thing, or the button down here on the bottom near the right called My Offers. This is the exciting bit. So the exciting bit is not, well, where are my invoices? The exciting bit here is how can I get my cash faster? Because if you are a supplier, what you care about is getting paid. So he clicks on a button, takes him through to a pop-up page or screen, and here he is presented with a summary of the invoice information. So it's showing him for this invoice that it's a 60-day net term. And that is entirely typical in the UK. It takes nearly 60 days to get paid on your invoice. Due 6th of April for just over £16,000. But Christophe needs the money faster than that, so he has a big bill going out in the beginning of March. So he says, OK, well, look, this looks interesting. How can I get paid sooner? So he can click on the calendar showing the 27th of Feb. You'll see that date is darker. That's where the payment run is going from Finovate, so he knows he can get paid. So clicks on that, and he can see that if he was to get paid then, about a month earlier, he accepts a discount of about £500 on his invoice of £16,000, takes 3% off it. He thinks, OK, that's not too bad, but big weekend coming up this weekend, isn't there?
It's Valentine. I've got a lot to do with the wife. So
yeah.
I need some money for some champagne and everything.
Got enough cash?
Nope.
Nope. So
I'm not going to pay the staff.
Not going to pay the staff?
I'll just go out.
OK. So this is about funding the big night out now on a Saturday night. And again, OK, you might think, OK, that's a bit, a bit facetious, but actually, this is entirely realistic for a small business. So let's click on Friday the 13th, hopefully lucky for some. So he clicks on Friday the 13th, and you can see now, again, he can get paid on that day because the day is dark on the calendar. If he goes to accept the money now or goes to want to get paid now, would accept a discount of just under £700 on the invoice of £16,000. Look good?
Looks good.
Looks good.
Want the money.
Is that going to be enough?
About.
Possibly. Has your wife got expensive taste?
Definitely diamonds.
So he clicks on submit. So what happens now is that that request goes from the Taulia portal in the cloud through our secure connector into Finovate's ERP, and there it's validated against a third-party payment fund, trust fund, and a set of rules, and then that should then get processed. And while that happens, this takes about a minute or two because this is live, it's happening in real time. Let me tell you why this is important. So it's important not just because Christoph needs the money on Saturday night. It's important not just for his wife who wants to have a great time on Saturday night and a nice bottle of champagne. It's important because in the UK, it takes, as I said, nearly 60 days for suppliers to get paid on their invoices. If suppliers were paid just 5 days earlier, it would release £29 billion back into the UK economy. Now, that is a mind-boggling amount, and so to put that into some sort of context, if you split it up amongst everybody in the UK, we would be able to give you £500 each and every single one of you. So hopefully that's gone through now.
Yep, it's agreed.
So it's been agreed, so Christoph's gone through to his early payment, so he knows he's got the cash. He knows hopefully going to have a good night. At least everything's set up for you to go in that direction, so hopefully things will go well. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So what we've shown in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so is how Christoph can sign up as a supplier, how he can see the status of his invoices with his buyer here who is Finovate, how he can choose to opt to get paid early, and it's something that he would want to do, how he can get access to the cash, and for the buyer who is Finovate, how they can pay early, therefore ensuring that they have a better, healthier supplier relationship and still preserve their working capital position. So, if you are a large business or you are interested in actually investing within the solution that we've got, please come and talk to us. We're on the stand over there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.